Hello, welcome. My name is Natasha. I'm here with Families Thriving Naturally, and I am so glad that you are here. I hope that you're having a great day. So this channel is about empowering parents with the knowledge and tools to make informed, educated decisions and creating a toxin-free lifestyle for their families and fostering lifelong wellness for their children. So I am very excited that you are here and that you joined me today. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends so we can get this message out to everybody. So today's topic is candy giving events. So what I mean by this are, we have Halloween coming up, Christmas time, Easter. It can be like even birthday parties and such. We just did a bunch of trunk and treats, parades. We had a Halloween parade here in our little town. We also have, 4th of July parades or other parades throughout the summer. So just all of those. So let's dive right in. So I have six tips to kind of help navigate through those events. They can be challenging, especially when you see all the other kids around you enjoying. Your child might feel like they're getting deprived. And so these are just some options to be able to help kind of navigate through that. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so daycare school parties. These are kind of just events that you can know the host, you can talk to the host beforehand. I would talk to them about maybe having some alternative options that you feel are safe or that you're comfortable providing to your child, or offer to bring options that your child can have. So at my child's school, I signed up. I am bringing, sandwiches and cookies that I am okay with her having. There are other options that parents could sign up to bring. Some of them I know are probably not going to be the best option that I would want my child to eat. They're, ingredients that I would prefer her not to consume. And so what I plan to do is I bring the alternative that it equates to what they're offering at that party. So I always come prepared. I try to have a bunch of things made beforehand. So I think cupcakes were one of the options for a parent to sign up to bring. So I have cupcakes that I have made in bulk, and I have them in the freezer, just waiting for the day that I need to bring them out. So I will pull out one cupcake. It takes maybe 30 minutes to thaw out, put some of my approved frosting on top, and I can bring that to school, and my child doesn't feel like she's getting deprived or can't participate and doesn't fit in. So she gets to still have fun with her friends, enjoy special treats, but just in the safe manner that I would prefer her to enjoy those. So that is one option. Another option is if the host could maybe provide some little toys if they have a food allergy and can't partake at all, or I know some parents don't do any sugar, and so even like the safer alternatives, you don't want to have your child partaking that. Ask about bringing some toys, or maybe you have bought like a bulk thing of kind of a bunch of those fidget toys. You can bring a couple to give to the teacher at school to hand out during that time frame. My daughter, one of her previous daycare teachers, was absolutely fantastic with this. We did the zero sugar before too, and when they would have their little parties at school, she would bring her bunch of little fidget toys, the slap bracelets, things like that, and she just loved it. She had no idea that she wasn't getting any of the candy. But she still got to do the Easter egg hunt. So that was really fun. Like they just kind of put it off in like a little corner, like these are the eggs for her. And she didn't have understand the difference, and she just knew that she was getting to have fun and participate as well. So be open to have those conversations with your child's teachers or other parents if it's for birthday parties or something like that. So going along with that is having that open communication. Oh, I kind of have those out of order here. All right, let's do this one first. Eat a high a meal high in protein and healthy fats. That will keep your child satiated. They won't be as hungry during the event. I think most kids, from what I've observed, everyone always seems to be distracted in the moment, and like a parade, they're trying to collect as much candy as they can. Same at Halloween, they're just like, all right, let's get to the next house, let's get to the next house. And so they're not as much into eating in the moment, but this will help them to not overindulge throughout the event. If we have if they do want to have a little treat, or like when we just went and we did some trunk or treats, we made sure to eat beforehand. So going from one event to the next event, we weren't snacking out as much of the candy in the vehicle. So with those is open communication. So this is with both that host that we were just talking about, and like whether that's a parent or a school or something like that, making sure that they understand what your expectations are, what you're comfortable with, how to maybe make some adaptations. Maybe they have some cool ideas that you hadn't thought of, or vice versa, that you can give them some recommendations that you're comfortable with. But also open communication with your child. So if your child is old enough to understand that they are getting something that is different than what their friends are, just having that open communication, letting them know the reasons why you are wanting this decision for them. Like, you prefer them not to have this because of these ingredients. These ingredients will make you feel sick, or they can do this to your body, and this is a decision for our home. So hopefully you've been continuously having this open communication with them just in your everyday life. Try to make it as a part of their lifestyle, and so it doesn't feel as big of a shock when these special events come up. They'll already be used to it. They'll be ready to go. They'll understand beforehand that, hey, if I eat that, I may not feel so good the next day. I don't want to do that to my body. I want to nourish my body. So, or, maybe you have a family rule where you get one of the conventional candies and then you're going to eat this healthy version instead. Whatever it is, just try not to make it about deprivation, and just having that open communication so that they understand why. But along with that is make sure you're validating their feelings. Have that communication back and forth. Make sure you're actively listening, having that eye contact with them, paraphrasing what they have just said so that they understand that you heard them and that you understand what they're saying. So making sure that they're saying it too, and that way you can maybe come up with a compromise if you need to, or they can have at least a better understanding of, this is a hard fast rule in this house and this is why. Another tip I have is just be positive and focusing on the fun. Don't focus on all the stuff that they're missing. This one I do a lot with my daughter. I just focus on all the fun that we're having, and I don't even really acknowledge all of the candy that other kids are having. Like, we went to, there was a homecoming parade that we just went to for our high school, and she just had so much fun gathering the candy. And we even put it into a communal bucket where we were there with another family, and we just all put it together. She didn't even care that she wasn't getting her own, all this her own candy or whatever. And at the end of the night, she's like, "Oh, I want to eat some candy." And I came prepared with a backpack with approved candy that I would like her to have, that is dye-free, low in sugar, it kind of, meets all my check boxes. And so I already came prepared. So that's another side tip here as well. Bringing your own treats for them to eat. So while, the other children are eating some of the candy that was in that bucket, she didn't care. She just wanted to eat candy. So I gave her, her version of jelly beans and her version of Skittles, and she was fine with that. She loved it. She got her candy. She cried for more candy. It all worked out. Another fun thing, I have not done this yet, but I know a lot of people do it, is the switch. So what this is if you're not familiar with it, is not a program, but just a thing that parents can do, is they will let their kid choose, let's say, 5 pieces of candy or whatever you decide that the child can have, and the rest of the candy gets laid out for the switch, and then the next morning they get a new toy for giving up all the extra candy. So that can be one option. There are a bunch of cute little card sayings with poems on it on Etsy that you can buy. If you're not clever like me, I'd have to look it up and get something like that. And, you can print off for like a cute little card that has that little poem on it saying like, I'm a Switch Witch and this is what the purpose of this is. And it makes it kind of a cute tradition. So that could be an option for your family too, if you don't want them eating a bunch of candy. And then you still have all that, all the extra there. You maybe give them, 1 or 2 pieces of the conventional candy or none. Give them, your safe options, and then be like, all right, that's been a lot of sugar. Let's use our Switch Witch and get rid of the rest. And that'd be a great way to do it. But the most important thing that we want to do is make sure that we are celebrating these special moments in a healthier, happier way. We want to make these memories and we want these traditions with our children. It is so important, family strength and dynamics. It creates the best memories for them as they're going to grow up, and hopefully maybe pass these traditions along to their children as well. So I hope these tips have helped. I hope you have a safe, happy Halloween and all going into all of our other holiday season that we're getting into now. So if this has been helpful, please like and subscribe to this channel. Please share these episodes with your friends as they're making these transitions. And I also have a label reading 101 guide that is absolutely free. So here's a link. I'll put the link in the show notes for it as well. So please download this, and this will give you some tips on how to start transition, or how okay. All right, I see. Okay. Hopefully it hasn't been too distracting. I don't know what's going on with my connection here all of a sudden. But I have the free guide, and it goes through some top common ingredients to look for, how to read labels. So if you're new to being a toxin-free family, not sure how to look at the labels on the products that you're using, this is a great guide to get you started. So, and as always, if you have any questions, I would love to hear from you, or if you have any tips or tricks that you've done for your family on how to navigate these holiday seasons, these candy events, I'd love to hear from you. All right, thank you. Have a great day.